What's going on, everyone? So I was taking a little break here, obviously, and I was recording a video the other day, and then I ran out of room on my phone, so I had to do a little bit of house cleaning and clear up some space. But I'm back. My last video, my grandmother passed away, and I kind of had a lot going on. Had to go to Canada to her funeral, and it was a good thing. Got to see a lot of my family that I don't get to see a lot, and got to deliver a message to my family. Ironically, I realized I did a video 2 months ago about if you died today, would you know where you're going? And that was the question I asked everyone when I delivered my message at the funeral, because the reality is that I read the scripture about wide is the gate that leads to death, and many find it, and narrow is the path that leads to life, and very few find it. And so the reality is even there's a lot of people in my family that don't go to church regularly, and I don't really know where they get their beliefs from. And then there are a lot of people that do go to church, but do they know the Bible, and are they trying to live it out? And it just, I don't know, it seems, what I'm realizing the older I get is that that's very rare. It's very rare to find someone that fears God and His Word and is trying to live it out. And of course, if you're here, you're probably someone who is kind of waking up to the Matrix and is trying to live differently than everyone else. And if you're doing semen retention, then you're trying to certainly get more connected and closer to God and honor Him. So I just wanted to do a quick video on how semen retention teaches you to master yourself. And I literally just this morning was reading a comment that one of the hardest things you can do is get control of your sex drive and master that part of your life and your thoughts. And it's like in life they say there's building blocks, right? Like if you want to run a mile, you run for a minute and you build yourself up, right? If you want to bench press, you start light and work your way up and do more reps and change up the reps and all that kind of stuff to get stronger. For men in life to practice celibacy and semen retention is the biggest block that you can build to step on to go forward in your life. And it's going to lead, some people talk about this, and I've seen this too, to where you want to start to master others of your area of your life. I've mentioned before my sleep and my eating. And I took this little break here. I went back to the gym last night. I hadn't been in exactly 28 days. The only thing I've done the last little while was I ran some when I was in Canada, and I've done a little bit of workout at home and went on some walks at home, and that's it. So it was good to get back in the gym, but also I'm tracking my food again. In the past, when I've worked out a lot, I want to eat so much. That's the hardest thing. And so I'm back to tracking my calories and tracking what I eat, because I want to be more accountable with that, so I can kind of reach my goals of where I want to be physically. And my sleep, my sleep's gotten better, but I'm still not quite there yet to where I'm getting to bed early enough at night. But as I was saying, semen retention is going to spark this desire to master all areas of your life, and not just your sex drive. You're going to want to start to account to everything. I've mentioned before, I don't really drink barely at all anymore. And in fact, this past weekend I was invited over to a friend's house, and I thought about having a beer while I was there, and ended up not. I just drank water the whole time, and this diet tea or whatever. But I ended up not having it, and when I got home later, I was like, I didn't even end up having a beer. I thought I might have one, because, again, I drink very, very little now this last year and a half. It's kind of interesting how that's happened. But if you want to level yourself up, if you want to start taking stock of things that you know you need to change in your life, semen retention will do that. And I think part of it is you're just trying to honor God with your life and your body. And you're just going to you're going to fear God. You're going to see how being disobedient in this area of your life, you brought so much stuff on yourself. And so this is the right thing to do. And I guess it's just going to lead you to start to want to do the right thing in other areas of your life. And a lot of it is biblically, scripturally based. Talking about food, like the Bible talks about gluttony. Obviously, the Bible talks all about sexual sin. And so that's just kind of like a no-brainer. And yet, it just seems so many people, non-believers and believers, just kind of want to ignore, what the consequences are to ignoring the word. And so I just wanted to get this one out there, kind of get back with you guys a little bit, that semen retention is going to be the stepping stone to start to master yourself and honor God in your life. Hope you guys have a good day, and God bless.